What's up guys, welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Character Profiles. This week we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and we're doing Flip Turner. In the English version he's known as Flip Turner. In the Japanese it's Tokunosuke Hiyori. He's 13 years old and his anime debut was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Episode 5, Flipping Out, Part 1. Here are his wins, here are his losses, and here's his duel score. Quick gist on the character. Flip Turner is one of the early introduced main supporting characters to the protagonist of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal series. Despite being introduced as a bad guy, he turns out to be a prominent ally after his duel with Yuma. Interestingly, Flip Turner shares many similarities to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters series character, Weevil Underwood. They are both short characters who wear glasses, but more prominently, the fact that Flip gives his opponents the Baby Tiragon card to benefit off of them summoning it is similar to how Weevil Underwood would sneak the Parasite card into his opponent's deck to also benefit from it. Flip's last name in the Japanese version is made up of the words Omote and Ura, which means outer and inner. This could be a reference to his belief that there is a hidden and opposite meaning to everything. His English name is a much simpler reference. His name Flip is a direct reference to Flip Effect monsters, which his deck revolves around. Flip is typically seen wearing the standard school uniform of Zexal, along with his staple green glasses that he also uses as his dual gazer. He also wears a hat with a star on it. Outside of his school uniform, he wears a blue jacket with a red bow tie. When Astral first sees Flip in the series, he has a dark aura, very similar to the aura people possessed by the numbers have. However, Flip did not own any of the number cards. Instead, the dark aura emanated due to his dark nature of being deceitful and spiteful. Flip's philosophy is that there is a flip side to everything, and that things can be defined most by their opposites. Something that seems harmless can actually be quite lethal. This philosophy is also embodied by his fondness for the Flip Effect monsters, along with the physically weak Baby Tiragon. Bit of backstory on the character. As a child, Flip enjoyed dueling. Unfortunately, his opponents were usually a group of older children who would convince him to anti-duel on the promise of improving his skills because of the extra pressure. In reality, however, all they wanted was his cards. Flip eventually found this out after overhearing a conversation with them. He ran home in tears, vowing he would learn to manipulate the other side of things to defeat them, just as they had used it against him. After studying deception and building a new deck, he went back and defeated them. His first appearance in the series is putting a shopkeeper out of business by calling his sweets overpriced. He would then duel the man and beat him with his own card. His first interaction with Yuma, we see him congratulating him on his defeat of Shark. He then attempts to give the Baby Tiragon card to Yuma, only for him to be pulled away. Later in the episode, while Yuma is at the mall, Flip challenges Yuma to a duel. Flip's deceitful nature showed after he set Yuma up to summon Baby Tiragon, activating his Ultra C card to summon Yuma's number 39 Utopia to his side of the field. He then revealed the note he placed on Yuma's back earlier in the episode, which was a letter written in Yuma's voice, stating that this was an anti-duel, and the winner was allowed to take the card of their choice from the loser. It was then that Flip revealed that his whole plan was to steal Utopia. However, even after managing to summon number 17 Leviathan Dragon to his side of the field, Flip was defeated by his own Baby Tiragon. After the duel, Yuma offered the card back to him on the condition he didn't use it for any underhanded tricks again. This caused Flip to ask what his hidden motive was. Yuma replied he didn't have one. He just thought that Flip was a very strong duelist. This caused Flip to burst into tears, saying he never had someone call him powerful before. He then realized that his philosophy, that there is a flip side to everything, may not always be true, and that some things should just be taken at face value. He then gave the card back to Yuma, saying he should keep it as a sign of friendship. The two left the duel as friends. In the past, it's unknown what type of deck Flip played, but 3 cards were shown, all which caused hands to be revealed, which could have reflected the trusting nature he had at the time. The cards included were Ceremonial Bell, Mind on Air, and Respect Play. When we see Flip in the series, he uses an anti-Xyz deck featuring zombie-type Flip Effect monsters. He takes advantage of the opponent's monsters by taking control of them, often handing out Baby Tiragon, before the duel in order to aid him. Some other monsters included in his deck were Chewbone, Chewbone Jr., Flippin' Gutan, and Porcupine Fish. And with that, guys, that's another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal done. What do you guys think of Flip Effect monsters as well as Flip in general? Let me know in the comment section below, and thanks a lot for watching.